Haynes hits half-ton after Durham dismissed for 223. After being beaten by an innings by Nottinghamshire at the Riverside last time out, Durham make the long trip south to the first Central County ground, Hove, to take on fellow winless side Sussex, who too head into the match off the back of an innings defeat, theirs to Worcestershire. Durham decided to start with the bat after winning the toss, but lost the returning Alex Lees cheaply, outcaught behind for 11 to Crocombe. But they rebuilt through Sean Dixon and Keegan Peterson. The pair took Durham past 50 runs after 15 overs of the first innings. Sussex got rid of Peterson though. Tom Clark, the edge found, and so was Mason Crane, making his first start for Sussex after joining on a month-long loan from Hampshire. The South Coast side had momentum and capitalised before the break. Dixon out to Clark, LBW for 34. Aaron Beard, another man on loan, he from Essex, had his first wicket in Sussex colours. Bedingham caught behind for 1. And then the captain, Tom Haynes, got in on the act, but they weren't done. There was a 6th before the break, another for Clark, Eckersley out LBW for 1. Durham left languishing at lunch on 79 for 6. Ben Rain showed a touch of class to push Crocombe back down the ground to the boundary to take Durham to 100, and then a swashbuckling stroke off Clark to take the value of his and Travaskis' stand to 50 runs. Travaskis, though, lost his partner, Rain out-trapped in front by Aaron Beard, who was elated to take the all-important wicket and leave Durham starting to rely on their tail. But Durham number 7 was replaced last week after being struck on the head, so he would have been pleased to be back in the middle so soon and overjoyed that his hard work had brought him a 50, emphatically reached as he slaps Crane back down the ground for 4. Potts too dished out the punishment to the on-loan Hampshire spinner. If there was ever a shot to hold the pose on, it was this one for 6. The partnership was now worth 50. And they refused to be separated. Travaskis and Potts cruising their way through to tea with the score 210 for 7. Durham were now coming back into this. After a session apiece, Sussex looked like they were back in charge after the break. Travaskis out-caught sweeping Crane for 88. Potts didn't learn from his partner. He too looked for the sweep, but only found Beard in the deep. Salisbury was the last man to go, chipping a catch up in the air off a leading edge. Beard pounched the chance off his own bowling. Durham all out for 223. Travaskis had been Durham's leading light with 88, but Dixon was some way behind him with the second highest score of 34. Only 2 more batters had made it past 20, largely thanks to Clark's 3 for 21 and Beard's 3 for 51. Haynes and all were back out in the familiar surroundings of their home ground, looking to get Sussex off to a decent start, and they cruised past 50, scored off 79 balls. Durham denied so far. And the captain would have the opportunity to raise his bat. 50 runs scored off 51 deliveries when he stroked Rain through point to the ropes. He made it as far as 54 when Potts produced a peach to knock his off-stump back. Crane came in as night watchman and stayed with all to the close, up to 82 for 1 at the end of day 1, trading Durham by 141. For the first time this season, Sussex had dominated the opening day of play. Durham dispatched for a pretty low-looking total, but new signings performed, and the batting innings was off to a great start. Parity will be their first priority on Friday morning.